I'm in the process of upgrading my condo right now, so I've been looking around for items that will help elevate it. Items that are classy, masculine, and in line with the old money aesthetic that we all know and love. And just before I filmed this video, I actually just bought a record player that's going to sit on the bar set up behind me. And I was thinking about what else I could add around here. So in this video, I wanted to curate a fun list of 8 elegant items that every gentleman can add to his home. These are items that speak heritage and tradition, that make your home more mature. I've intentionally left out items for the office or for a study because they may come in a future video. As I mentioned, I don't yet have all of these items, but I am in the process of upgrading. There are no sponsors in this video. I simply chose products that I would buy for myself. All items will be linked in the description below. But before we dive into it, hi everyone, I'm Nick and welcome back to another video. On this channel, I make content on gent style and lifestyle. So think timeless, elegant, classy style. If you're a man that has an appreciation for that, like I do, then click subscribe because I upload weekly. The first item on my list, and I already alluded to this one in the intro, is a record player, especially a vintage one. I think this is a great addition to a gentleman's home. It really adds some character to your space. Maybe you want to play some jazz as you entertain friends with cocktails, or play some classical music at the end of a long day to relax. I know that's something I like to do, and this is a great way to do it. A record player also just adds to the aesthetic of your place. You can display the records on a shelf, and it's just nice to have a physical copy of something. There's been a big resurgence of vintage or retro themed items lately, so there's plenty of options to choose from. You can go with something that's sleek and modern or vintage inspired. You can go with something that's just a simple record player or one that plays all different types of media. I even saw one that looks like a vintage radio. The one that I've gone with is this Victrola 7-in-1 model from Best Buy. I believe you can also find it on Amazon, but I'll link it below. You can listen to the radio, CDs, cassette tapes, or even connect via Bluetooth, which I like that it's not just a record player, but also has these modern conveniences. Plus, I just love the color of this one. It's an espresso brown, and I like the dial on the front as well. It's definitely going to be a good addition to my condo. Next on my list is something to help liven up your home, and that is some wall art. Wall art is your opportunity to really showcase your personality. And you can go in any direction: classic portraits or landscapes, architecture or engravings, or abstract or photography. You also have the opportunity to do themes. Perhaps one room is nautical themed, another one is city themed. Whatever you choose, keep them classy and choose subjects that have meaning to you or heritage behind them, like sailing or country landscapes, historical portraits, in order to keep an old money vibe. Oh, and make sure the pieces you choose work together and are cohesive. And avoid tacky posters. They just make your place look like you're still in school and we're not living in dorms anymore. If you haven't yet noticed, I have some wall art behind me. I've been learning more about cars lately and I fell in love with the classics. So I bought some vintage Porsches and hung them above my bar. I like how they're black and white too. I think it adds to the overall aesthetic, and every time I invite new people over to my place, someone always compliments them. I know a lot of you have been asking where I bought them. I actually found them on Amazon, so I'll link them in the description below. One trick you can also do is order public domain masterpieces as high-res prints and then have them properly framed. They look heritage for a fraction of the cost. Moving on to our third item, and that's an area rug. A nice rug really helps to make a room feel grounded, cultured, and helps elevate the overall look of the space. This is an item that I've been looking around for myself, but to be honest, there's so many options available to choose from, and they all end up looking the same after a while, so I haven't yet pulled the plug to purchase one. If you are looking for one, here's a rough cheat sheet that's helped me understand what to buy. These are for an 8x10 rug. At the higher end, let's say 1,500 to 2,000 plus USD range, you have wool Persian rugs, Moroccan, Turkish, Ushak. These are the classic options, and these styles of rugs have been around for thousands of years. However, they are very expensive, so definitely an investment. You can, however, buy them pre-owned as an alternative option. If you are looking for something good quality but more entry-level, around the $1,000 range, you could try entry-level wool, vintage kilims, or sisal or seagrass. And if you're looking for something affordable but still looks nice, maybe you have a space that's high traffic as well, and you don't want to worry about damaging an expensive rug, try a synthetic rug, and they usually come in around $500 or less. I found this nice hand-woven wool blend rug from West Elm. I love this dark olive color, and it's mid-range, around $1,100. Just ensure whatever you buy, you match it to your space and you take care of it. Now, a gentleman's home isn't complete without a proper place to pour a drink, so number 4 on my list is a bar set. A proper bar set instantly adds a masculine presence to your home. You can keep your favorite whiskeys or wines or whatever you prefer to drink. And even if you don't drink, I think having a small setup for when people come over is a good idea. You can go with a small bar cart or do what I've done and use this credenza like the one behind me. Whichever route you go, I would just recommend picking up a good bar set. So pick up some glass decanters, a shaker set, a set of crystal whiskey glasses, and some wine glasses. And I actually have a set of crystal whiskey glasses right here. Came in this nice set. I received this as a birthday gift with some whiskey rocks, and that's all you really need. I was able to find this double old-fashioned bar set from Waterford. It comes with a square decanter and has 2 glasses, a perfect addition to your home bar. Also, if you are a big wine drinker and have the space and the budget for it, a wine cellar or a wine fridge is a power move. The next item is a bit of a larger item, and that's a fireplace or a stove. Now I know what you're thinking. How am I supposed to add a fireplace to my home? That's more of a renovation and not an accessory. However, you'd be surprised at what you can find these days. Adding a fireplace adds warmth to your house, literally, and it helps turn a house into a home. Now there's many options. You can go for wood or gas, which would be ideal, but for this video, we're going to focus on options that you can also add to a condo. So we're going to be looking at electric and even bioethanol. Electric is exactly what it says. You simply plug it in and it has a heater inside with some fake flames. Bioethanol, on the other hand, has real flames, but you don't need to install a chimney because the fuel burns clean. So you just need to be aware of any restrictions in your building. There's so many options available out there. I found this nice electric one from Wayfair. I like the design and it comes with a remote, which is very convenient. Moving on to item number 6, and that's a chess or a backgammon set. This is a really classy item to add to your space, and it gives off a very gentlemanly aesthetic for your home. If you do decide to add either of these to your home, then it's probably a good idea to actually learn how to play each game, so that when someone does come over who also knows how to play, then you can challenge them to a game, or at least be able to speak to it. This is a piece that I'd like to add to my condo, and I'm looking around for an elevated set that is as much a decor piece as an actual game. I did find this marble set from Wayfair. It is smaller at 12 by 12 inches, but you can find larger ones. A marble set just looks more elevated, and I like the size because it wouldn't take up too much space. An item that can really change the tone of your home is a scented candle. The last thing you want is people coming over and your place smells stuffy or just unpleasant. Adding a bit of scent to your home is a game changer, and it can complement the overall theme of your home. Now, I actually have 2 here with me. This one right here is incense and clove, and then this one is mahogany teakwood. I would stick to masculine scents or neutral scents, so something like wood fire or leather and tobacco, and make sure you find scents that you actually enjoy. 3-wick candles are the preferred option. I found this tobacco and leather candle and this coffee candle from Candlefy. Oh, and just be careful and ensure you check what they're made out of. Buy a candle with natural wax. Soy, coconut, beeswax is ideal. You will be burning this after all, and you don't want anything toxic in the air. And my final item to elevate your gentleman's home is a clock. But not just any clock, a carefully selected timepiece. Forget the blinking microwave or your phone. A proper clock adds maturity to your space and a sense of heritage to your decor. For a living room or a study, a mantle clock in brass, marble, or dark wood instantly invokes the old money aesthetic. Look for Roman numerals, mechanical movement if you can, or high quality quartz if you want zero fuss. A carriage clock that's small, brass, and glass paned gives off a sense of understated elegance on a desk or bookshelf. And for a kitchen or an office, a wall clock with a clean enamel dial or mid-century design feels timeless. I found this Bulova mantle clock and I absolutely love it. It has a nice face with Roman numerals, a dark walnut finish, and a Westminster chime. It's a great fit for the aesthetic that we're trying to go for. All of these items add a little bit of character to your home, and you don't need them all at once. Begin with 1 or 2, invest in quality, and build slowly. The point isn't to impress, it's to live well. Comment below your favorite item or let me know if there's anything else you'd add to the list, and thanks for watching.